Sports Television tribute with a videotape interview with Stephen Schwartz and Charlie Rose. Now, the director has just finished editing that interview, and he wants to use the rest of this rehearsal time to time the videotape segments with the live segments here. Now, the cameras will be rehearsing their shots the entire run, so please, no matter what happens, do not stop. And what you've got on is fine. Don't do the costume changes. This will just be for the camera angles. Get your prop set for the top of Godspell. We'll start right at the top of all the bed. You have a note. Got a new cue for you. The mark will be right here at the top of the bed. Sarah?
Yeah.
I'll let you know in between each segment if there's any notes from the choreographer. Off the bed is up. We're going to be coming out of the videotape interview in 5, 4, 3. When you feel sad, sad, or under a curse, your life is bad, your prospects are weak, your wife is sighing, crying, and your olive tree is dying, tempers are graying and teeth are decaying and creditors weighing your purse. Your mood and your robe are both the deep blue. You bet that Joe had nothing on you. And don't forget that when you get to heaven, you'll be blessed. Yes, it's all for the best. Some men are born to live at ease, doing what they please, richer than the bees are in harmony. Never growing old, never feeling cold, pulling pots of gold from thin air. The best in every town, best at shaking down, best at making mountains of money. They can't take it with them. What do they care? They get the center of the beat, cushions on the seat, houses on the street where it's sunny. Summers at the sea when it's warm and free, all of us and we get the rest. But who is the land for? The sun and the sand for? You guessed, it's all for the best. When you feel sad, when they find the your life is bad, your wife is lying, crying, and your laundry is dying. Rain and hurricane and weather weighing your purse in your throat. You bet that Joe had nothing on you. Don't forget that when you're blind for heaven, you'll be blind for. You bet that it's all for. Hey, boo-boo, you must never be distressed.
Someone talks to be a bus.
standard woman love song, and then extraordinary. Don't get that wrong. Get those changes in your head. Coming on a tape in 5, 4, 3.
Damn it! Nothing in life ever turns out the way it should. I know this is a musical comedy, but I want my life to mean something.
It will. It will, man. It will. Now I can see you're in a rut, in disarray, and I'm not one to butt in. But in fact, I must say, if you take it easy, trust a while, don't look blue. Don't look back, you'll pull through in just a while, 'cause you're on the right track.
On the right track.
Yeah. On the right track. On the right track. On the right track. Why be flurry?
Mustard.
Some malt. Keep that custard dry. Set and salt. There's no trick to stay sensible despite each cul-de-sac, 'cause each step's indispensable when you're on the right track.
On the
Yeah.
right track.
On the right track. Many, when things get dark, we'll get ripped. But we stay such a rank, well, spirits high, horses low.
What I left behind looks trifling. What's ahead looks black. Am I doomed to spend my life a lingering on?
Lingering on,
Lingering on, lingering on. Damn it! I'll never find it. Never, never, never.
easy, you're on the right track. Catherine. The love interest. Yeah. Woo, you hope.
Well, what much you want to know about me?
Not really.
Good.
Did you say something?
Hi, my name is Catherine. I am a widow and I have a son and I own this large estate. Ladies, I'm your apprentice.
Sitting on the floor and talking till dawn.
Candles and confidences.
Trading old beliefs and humming old songs.
Ignoring all defenses. Singing
A love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. Private little jokes and silly pet names.
lavender soap and lotion.
All of the cliches and all of the games.
And all of the strange emotions.
Singing a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. They say the whole is greater.
And the sum of the parts is made up.
Well, if it's true of anything,
It's true of
true
love.
of love. So how can you define a look or a touch?
How can you weigh a feeling?
Taken by themselves, now they don't mean much.
Together they send you reeling
Into a love song. La 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 la. Love song. La 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 la. Musical theater. Time passes.
Ben, this is a large estate and I'm all alone. I cannot possibly be expected to plant the wheat, feed the pigs.
Did I just say all right? I wasn't cut out for these ordinary household tasks. Patching the roof and pitching the hay is not my idea of the perfect day. When you're extraordinary, you gotta do extraordinary things. I'm not the type who loses sleep over the size of the compost heap. When you're extraordinary, you think about extraordinary things. That's the reason I'll never be the kind of man who dwells on how moths got into the tapestry and why the dungeon smells. No, it's hard to feel special, it's hard to feel big, reading the journal and walking the pig. It's so secondary to someone who is very extraordinary like me. The fact that I'm different is easy to see. So why doesn't anybody know it but me? I'm extraordinary. I need to do extraordinary things. So I've been tell me when the hell it is.
I'm sorry, what am I doing? You're right, Newsgirl will be up. Everybody got their papers, my fault entirely. Repeat, not Baker's wife. There'll be a small transition after Newsgirl and she gets enough fathers and sons to most restaurant seats.
Thanks,
So you gotta take me in 5, 4, 3.
Here's your paper, Mrs. Wingate. Gee, it's neat to be a newsgirl. You ride your scooter around the neighborhood. You get known at the stores and out of your chores, and it pays real good. If you're 11, dealing with the world of finance and doing business like my daddy does, and I can grow up to be a Rockefeller, whoever he was. I like my paper out quite a bit, but there's the one part that's my favorite. But you hand around the paper, throw the paper in the bushes, watch the bushes go, boy.
Coming out of tape. In. All right. They're home. 5, 4, 3.
I am a waiter, and every night I'm on stage. There's some as don't care when they put down a plate. There's a sound, not with me.
Sir?
When they move a chair, it will scrape with a grate on the ground. Not with me. I will have my hand right as I place a glass. Notice how I stand right as customers pass. Serve a demi-tasse with a gesture so gentle, or do it again till it's near or angel. It's an art. See that you pleasure each guest. There's a twist to my wrist if I let a fork drop or cut a pork chop or serve a pork chop. It all needs to be stylish and smart. That's what makes it an art.
Check, sir.
How was everything?
It's great. Well, let's see now. How much should I tip you?
Well, do what you want. Don't play God with me. Tips are important to people like captains and barmen. For them, it's the tips. See, for me, I'm a gypsy. Just toss me a coin and suddenly I'm dancing with carpets. On through the ulcers, the backaches, the hot, sweaty feet. On you go. Through, is your knife dull, sir? And madam wants what with her meat? On you go. 2 a.m. approaches, the curtains descend. Here among the roaches, my axe at its end. Every night I tend to find myself crying. There's no work so trying or so satisfying. I tell everyone I know I'm a waiter, and I'm proud. I mean, someone comes up to me and they say, hey, you're terrific. How come you're just a waiter? Well, you know what I say to that? Why not? Don't you think you deserve to be served by me? It's an art. It's an art. To be a great waiter is do without leisure or rest.
Could I pay my check, please?
So I do. A room. Glare. No one else has air. No one else has, I swear. No one else has my little
Sir.
when I say a la carte. You can see it gives me a glow. Every time I prove I'm a pro.
Wait, sir. Young sir.
Maybe I'm not quite Michelangelo. And I'm not just a waiter. I'm a one man show.
Change, please. Come on, please, waiter. Let's go.
Very much. What is that, a picture of your son?
Yeah, 3rd grade photo.
You must be very proud.
Sir? Yeah.
Yes.
As proud as a guy can be. I heard a lot of songs say, where you going, my son? Now I know they're true. Boy, you never stop to think how fast the years run. Now they've taken you. I remember you was 3 and a half. Your mom and me, we'd sit there after things got quieter. We laughed at some new words you said, how tough you were to get to bed, and we planned the night away, planning for our kid. I was your hero. This may sound square, but my kid's my imprint, you know what I mean? This is why I work. I see some guy walking down the street dressed real sharp, I'm looking at my kid, you know? I want my kid to be an effete snob. I want him to be able to quote Walt Whitman and be proud of it. I want my kid to be able to look at me and say, Dad, you're a nice guy, but you're a fucking dummy. Hell yes. If you can't improve yourself, you improve your posterity. Otherwise, life isn't worth nothing. You might as well go back in the cave and stay there. You know, I'm sure the first caveman went over the hill to see what was on the other side. I don't think he did it only out of curiosity. I think he did it so he could get his son out of the cave. I heard a lot of songs say, where are you going, my son? Now I know they're real. Boy, you never stop to think how fast the years run, or the years they steal. Now it seems I always knew why I do the things I do and the things I never did. Why I work my whole damn life so I can give a better life than the one my dad would give me. I give it to my kid.
Honest baker's wife, Charles red private lady, and finally wears the wool. Basket all set. All set, brother? Coming out of the interview in 5, 4, 3.
Chaque jour est un jour, comme les autres beaux jours. Le potage, le page, peut-être l'amour. Le soleil, il voyage, le monde fait un tour. Ainsi c'est toujours le même. Every day as you do what you do every day, you see the same faces in the cafe, and some of the faces have new things to say.
It's absolutely yummy.
Better let me have a bite.
So crisp.
So light, it's absolutely gold. You're so right.
And such a texture to it.
Taste it.
What I call a work of art.
A treasure.
Melting in your mouth and down your creamy sweet.
Steaming hot is a sin.
No, it's not.
Don't it?
Punch it, crunch it,
Punch it.
Gorgeous, scrumptious, absolutely, positively fresh. Warm bread, never ten like fresh. Warm bread.
You can take my wife instead.
Take my husband.
I'll kiss the hand which hands me a sandwich, as we said, till we're finally cold and dead. Dear Mama Castanet, our beloved boulanger, won't you give to us each day our day?
Merci, madame. Now that you have all met the new baker, you must meet the baker's wife.
Baker! Baker, I've come for the bread for the cafe.
I have a big friend from the oven.
Merci.
Je ne viens. Come, help me light the oven.
In a minute, Mama.
Monday afternoon, she's buying eggs, I'm buying cheese, and I decide it's none too soon to try my famous old technique I call the tease. Go ever up against her skin and pat her like she was a child, and then I flash my secret grin and give my head that little toss that drives them wild. She acts as though she doesn't even know I'm there. She leaves the instant that the eggs are in her clutch. She just ignores my touch. She likes me very much. And I'm thinking, oh, proud lady, you and I don't know, you meant to me someday. And we'll go to that spot where the grass is cool and shady. And like it or not, you'll take me in your arms. You'll let me have my way.
Dominique, Suzette is waiting for you at the schoolyard.
I'm not interested in Suzette.
It took me a whole week to set this
I
up.
said I'm not interested in her or any other silly schoolgirl. Now there is only one more. And we'll go to that spot where the grass is cool and shady. And like it or not, you'll take me in your arms, and I will have my way. Oh, I am in love. I'm in love again. I am in love. I'm in love. And isn't it a crime? Isn't it a crying shame that the love of my life should have to be another man's wife? Well, I'm sorry
violet gel, by the way. You got that wrong last time.
I got it.
All right. After that, Stephen Schwartz will be setting up the story about the Jewish immigrants at the turn of the century with his dialogue with Charlie Rose. We're coming out of that dialogue in 5, 4, 3.
Open your eyes, Bella. Just take a breath.
Please don't tell me that again. Don't tell me how it all belongs to me. Just take a breath, Bella. Not outdoors, Papa. Every time I take a breath, I gag. Open your eyes, Bella. No, open yours, Papa. Mine are open wide. And let me tell you what I see. Rags. Rags. This land of freedom we had to run to, where now we're free just like everyone to wear rags. It's all day seeing them, all day smelling them, all day listening to peddlers selling them rags. Dreams, you gave me dreams of such a golden place, silk and lace, milk and honey. Oh, that's funny. Eyes, that's all it seems. And now the dreams have flown. Use your eyes, Papa. No more. Oh, leave me alone. Here's where the beauty is, where the party is. See that handsome gent, look how smart he is. Dancing by in his fancy clothes, and he sneers at me down his perfect nose. And his hair is clean and his skin is clear, and he wonders what is she doing here. And he turns his back and the rest do too. And I want to scream, I'm the same as you, but it isn't true. I'm just one more Jew.
Stephen Schwartz numbers from the show Personal will be next. By the way, everybody, there will be a blackout at the end of I'm Moving In with Linda, and then we'll segue right into something done in. Yeah, right? Let's go. They're talking. Sorry.
Yeah, ready to go. Where's Andy at?
Go, let's go.
He's coming. Okay.
I'm not a tape in. 5, 4, 3.
Home sweet home. I'm moving in with Linda. It's a big step, but I can't wait. It's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. It's 4 white walls of Linda and me.
Where do you want it?
Right here. This casserole will be our
What is it?
It's the vase we got at La Plaza de Toros the day we swam naked in the fountain and swore we'd spend the rest of our lives together.
Oh.
Remember Spain, Sam, the night that we spent on that train to Madrid.
The compartment was tourist, but we were first class. That night on the train, we promised each other a lifetime of Spain. Oh, we learned.
But you're moving in with Linda.
Right.
Old move, can't turn back.
But it's what I want.
So unpack.
Here on in is Linda. Mary Lou Hunsinger?
Action, action, we want action. ACT, ION. No members.
Hi. Mary Lou? Elaine's Mary Lou. Mary Lou is the homecoming queen of my high school and my lab partner in biology too. She didn't know I was alive. I'm really surprised she's here.
I wanted you, Stan.
Sam.
Steady hand, hit that fraud to the core. You were not yet a man, but yet somehow no longer a dork.
Yeah?
And you never knew, Sam, that I left my heart in biology to Sam.
Mary Lou.
Sam, remember Spain, Sam.
Oh, Elaine.
Sam, I want you.
What to do?
Coming through!
Wait a minute. I don't want this. This is not mine.
Got your name on it.
Come on, buddy. I've got a whole truckload of this stuff. You do?
Yeah, you got more baggage than any guy I ever seen.
I'm not letting you out. I don't care who you are.
It's Renee. So you're coming in with but you're coming in with Linda. Sam and Linda, bum, bum,
I've
bum.
changed. I've grown. I'm ready for commitment. I'm ready for. Hello?
Hi, Stan, it's Dee Dee. Tuesday night. Listen, could I listen to the voice of Dino Craig in the right-hand pocket of your sports jacket?
Dee Dee, I can't talk right now.
Hey, I'm ready to make a commitment. Never be ready, better know.
Go away. I can't take anymore.
Hey, it's me.
Linda? Just a second, sweetheart. There's some stuff blocking the door. I'm moving in with Linda. It's a big swing. I can't wait. Press on. Please wait. Floor white walls and get back.
Forever and ever.
Get back.
Days and nights of.
Get back. From here on in, it's Linda.
And me.
Linda, sweetheart. Are all those bags yours? Some things are due right from the top. From the word go, you hear the word stop. Sometimes there's really no way to defend, but sometimes some things don't end. I find someone new, they quickly get old. Someone to have, not someone to hold. I start with a lover, wind up with a friend. Sometimes some things don't end. I think my chances of finding you are somewhere from slim to none. They're out of the
percussion track of the speakers. Everybody will try and time it so that you don't have to wait for a measure. Brian, will you be doing that before? Okay. I hope. You all set, Sarah?
Yes.
Coming out of tape in. 5, 4, 3.
I got Bones. in the eastern sky. Is that a hint of light? Oh, come and look, I need to know if I am seeing right. We've lived so long in dark, I'm almost frightened to believe those clearing skies on that glistening horizon. Please tell me my eyes do not deceive me. Ain't it sweet to smell morning in a world washed fresh and clean?
I'm getting out, and I'm leaving in the morning. I'm going to Mexico or Central America till after the war. I will not be treated like dirt or like a maggot, and I'm not going to help defend a country that won't even defend its own citizens.
You have to adjust. It's all a game, Arnold. Only it's their ball and their rules.
I have to get out.
You can't go AWOL. They'll catch you. They have agents all over the world. You'll get back at them one day. Don't you believe in justice?
You are so damn naive, Eugene.
I got 112 goddamn mosquitoes.
I pulled 12 leashes to up here. I pulled one more in my cracked. It wasn't a leash. Maybe I pulled something else to
I heard a top secret rumor today. I'm not supposed to repeat it.
What is it?
I can get in trouble if it gets out.
No one's gonna talk. What is it?
I hear they're getting ready to invade Europe and Japan on the same day.
Where'd you hear that?
On the radio. It was one of them small stations.
Why on the same day?
Surprise attack. You hit them both at dawn. They don't have time to warn each other.
Hey, Carney, when it's dawn in Europe, it's a day later in Japan. They don't have dawn at the same time. Japan can read about it in their newspapers. Besides, they're not ready yet. We don't have enough trained men to invade both places on the same day.
You know what Time magazine estimates the casualty rate of a full-scale invasion would be? 68%. 68% of us would be killed or wounded.
No shit. So out of this group, how many is that?
Well, of the 6 of us here, about 4.3 of us would get it. Hey, what part of your body is 0.3?
Hey, Bukowski, you wouldn't know what part of your body's .3.
Listen, if you knew you were one of the guys who wasn't coming back, if you knew right now, what would you do with the last few days of your life? It can be anything you want. I give everyone 5 seconds to think about it.
I thought about it. I'm not dying. You think I'm gonna kill myself to entertain you?
Why not? It's like a fantasy. I'm giving you the opportunity to do anything in the world you ever dreamed of. Come on.
I think it's a good idea. Let's play for money.
For money?
Yeah, $5 a man, the guy with the best fantasy collects the pot.
That's morbid.
Okay, I'm in. We need a judge.
I'll be the judge
Why you?
because I thought of the game. Come on, hand up, everybody. Come on, Hennessy. Come on, Arnold. I know you've got some great
I don't sell my fantasies.
Breakfast, Bob.
Come on, Arnold. Please.
I love this. I am going to clean up.
Carney, you're first. You're dead. Killed in action. What would you do with your last few days on Earth?
How much time do I have to do it in?
A week.
I need 10 days.
It's my game. You only get a week. What would you do with it, Donnie?
Okay. I would sing at Radio City Music Hall. 5 shows a day, my own spot. In the audience are 4,000 girls and 1 man. And every girl is gorgeous. Every girl is size 38, 24, 36. And they all want me real bad.
Who's the man?
The president of Decca Records. He wants me too. I have a choice. After the last show, I could have all 4,000 girls or a contract with Decca Records.
Which one do you take? The record contract. I will take the record contract.
Right, I take the record contract.
Morgan, he believed me. He could have humped 4,000 girls, and now he's got a record contract that ain't worth shit.
Because now I'm a big star, and stars get all the girls they want anyway.
Yeah? How? You're dead. The girls never come out and get record stars.
Bullshit, I don't need $5 for my fantasy. I can do what I want. What's my score, Gene?
Well, you started with an A-, but you finished with a B.
B. Not bad, better than I ever did in school.
All right, Selridge is next.
Okay.
Here we go.
I make it with the 7 richest women in the world. And I'm so hot. Each name gives me $1 million, and at the end of the week, I got $7 million. Pretty good, huh?
If you're dead, what are you going to do with $7 million?
I told you, that's why I need 10 days. I need over 1 weekend to spend the money. Give up, suckers, I got you all beat.
Moronic. No, it's beyond moronic, it's sub-moronic.
Go ahead, Jerome, and give him my score.
It lacks poetry. I give Selridge a B.
A B? You give me a B? That creep signed a record contract that ain't worth shit, and he gets a B? I want my money back.
Toss that money in your
I was
dick.
kidding. You think I was serious? No, again, what's next?
Me? I'm not ready yet. It's your turn. I'm no good at things like
Come
this.
on, just say it. I can't think of
He
it.
can't think of anything, so he's out. Tough shit, get him out of fool's neck.
Okay. I'd spend it with my family.
Is this guy serious?
Damn, I wish we were playing for Big
What an
Double.
asshole.
It's my last week. I can spend it any way I want.
I'd like it to be with my family.
I'd like it to be with my family.
Go ahead, Jerome. What do you give him for that crap?
It's not interesting, but at least it's honest. I give him a B+.
All right, this game is fixed. I'm going in the military police. I get a B for screwing 7 million heiresses. A B+ for going home to his mother. I changed my answer. I want to visit sick children in the hospital.
Knock it off, son, but you had your turn.
Seriously. Hey, don't let us down, Kowski. To some of us, you're a hero.
Okay. I always wanted to make it with a world-famous woman nobody else could have. Now, it didn't make no difference if she was beautiful or not, as long as I was the only one.
Have you got someone in mind?
Yeah, I got someone.
I think we're heading for an A+.
Who's the woman, Kowski?
The Queen of England!
The Queen of
That
England?
is disgusting. That is like making it with your grandmother.
Besides, you wouldn't be the only one. What about the King of England?
Well, kings and queens just do it once a year to make a prince. But I would have her every day and every night for a week.
All they give you is... You wouldn't be able to get near her. They keep on a guard at Buckingham Palace.
Not for me. She would say, well, not that sexy white Kowski into my chambers.
Apes and gorillas. I'm living with apes and gorillas.
What's the score? Give me the score.
Yeah, give him the Earl of Meatloaf his score.
This is a tough one. I find it completely unredeeming in every way. Morally, ethically, and sexually. But it's got style. A-.
Yes! Okay, now I want my 5 bucks back. I am not getting beat out by a guy who helps the mother of the British Empire.
More opinion on about you guys
I
tonight.
versus the vice that jerk was.
So I'm winning, right?
It's not over yet. There's 2 more to go.
Epstein's next. I want to know what his last week on Earth would be like. He probably wants to take an English exam at City College.
It's your turn, Arnold.
There's no point to this game. Oh, what's the point?
I like it. Come on. It's your last week on Earth. You're gonna get killed overseas. What's your secret desire?
I don't want to say, because if I say it might not come true. He doesn't have one. All he does is complain.
Yeah, pass gas. That's his secret desire. He wants to bend over and blow up the world.
Wait a minute. Give him a chance. He's got one. What is it, Arnie? What's the last thing you want to do on this Earth?
I would like to make Sergeant Merwin J. Toomey do 200 push-ups in front of this platoon.
That's good. I hate to admit it, but it's good.
It's all right. 500 would have been better.
I think it's terrific. I give Epstein an A+.
A+, you're crazy. Now you can't beat
I
him.
think it's still time.
If it's a tie, all bets are off. Nobody wins.
Fair enough. Somebody else has to judge me. Pick a judge, Wachowski.
Oh, sure, I picked Selvage.
I love this. No matter what crap he says, he gets an A+. Your money is safe, boys.
Go on, Gene. Let's hear yours. Okay. I'm gonna get mine. Wiping out a whole battalion of Japanese Marines. They'll put up a statue of me at Brighton Beach. Maybe even name a junior high school after me. Or a swimming pool.
They give you a locker room, the Eugene M. Jerome locker room.
Let him finish.
Go on, Gene. Well, if it's my last week on Earth, I'd like to fall in love.
With who?
The perfect girl.
There is no perfect
If
girl.
I fell in love with her, she'd be perfect.
I told you, Jewish guys are all homo.
Incredible. Okay, game is over. Tell him what he got right. Well, I'll take our money back.
Yeah, go on, tell him the score.
I give him a C-.
What?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let him beat me with that pissy story. I came up with something hot. I am not going to give him an A+ for love and blows.
Jesus, you are a moron! Why don't you go back in the latrine and see where you dropped your
I
brain?
couldn't help it. I couldn't get it out.
Come on, wonderful.
Do you think so?
I do.
With the veil?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it on.
With this coat, though?
Yes, absolutely.
I'm going out tomorrow on this interview?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't like the veil. This hat, though, with this coat, yes.
I think that's the nicest coat this
Do
season.
you think so?
Far and away, far and away.
All right, I need the hat. This hat, this coat, this bag.
For an interview?
Yes!
I'm going to say no.
No, I knew you would say that. No, you're right. All right, the hat, the coat. Oh, this is going to cost me, I know. Not these boots, though.
No.
Too casual.
Yes.
All right, boots, something dark.
You
Black.
have those ankle boots?
No, I want real boots, dark, long,
Severe.
very severe. All right, I need the boots. Pants?
Or a skirt.
I thought pants, something in dark green, you know?
Well, you have to be careful.
I know I would. And I thought a shawl neck sweater, something soft.
Uh-huh.
In white. In all white. An eggshell.
Good.
Oh, this is gonna cost me. You know, when I walk in there, I want. What do you think? Pants?
Well, if you feel comfortable.
I would. You know why? Because it says something.
Uh-huh.
And it holds me and it makes me stand up. I saw the ones I want.
Here.
Upstairs, yes, $120. What do you think on top?
You've got the sweater.
Underneath.
Well,
Oh, you know what? I saw it last month. You know, under things and undergarment, one piece, like a camisole.
a teddy.
Yes! Just a little lace.
That'd be
A
nice.
teddy. So, just a little bit blush. What do they call it? Beige.
Oh.
Not really beige, little blusher. I put a little blusher underneath, just beneath the lace. All right. The slacks, the teddy, not the bag, the boots, the sweater. This is going to cost $500.
No.
Yes, with a new bag, yes. But it's worth it, right? If I know when I walk in there.
Yes.
Look. Oh, look what she's got. The clutch bag. Yes, that bag. Do you think with this coat?
Yes.
Got it. Under here, so when you walk in there, just a small, just the perfect, I have to have that bag. Yes. That bag, the slacks, the teddy, the sweater. I couldn't get by with these boots, huh?
No.
I know, they're great though.
Yes, they are.
That bag's gotta be $200. How much is the hat?
With or without the veil?
Without.
$58.
And you sure that you like it?
You look lovely in it.
With this coat?
With that coat, absolutely.
I think so. I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you. You've been very...
Not at all.
No, you have. You've been very gracious.
Not at all.
Because I want to look nice for tomorrow.
Well, you will.
Yes, thank you. With this hat.
Anything else?
No.
Nothing to do.
I mean, where are the words?
There are no words.
Has the whole world gone crazy, or is it just me?
It's not just you, Mikey.
And it is the whole world?
The whole world what?
It's going crazy!
I tell you, Mikey, I just don't know. Now this.
This. I don't know. I got all this hurt inside, all this grief inside, right here. And it hurts, man, it hurts.
Do you feel like you want to talk about it?
I feel like I want to talk about it, but I don't know if I'll say the right thing.
Just say what's human. It'll be the right thing.
Wow. That's heavy.
Unbelievable.
Disgusting.
Can you believe this?
It's unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
What has our society come to? Now we're shooting our artists, people we need our brightest talents. I mean, if
somebody's going to change the world, it's going to be an artist, not a politician. Man's only fault was to tell us about love. Is love that dangerous? Wrote songs, for God's sake. Who's trying to live a decent life? I mean, the Beatles were the 60s. They changed the world. They taught us love. Love is all you need.
Is Sally coming?
Yeah, I called her.
I thought you two weren't speaking.
We're not.
I thought you two broke up because of Berta's hard walk.
We did.
But you're speaking now?
Just for today, Mikey. I mean, today's a very special day. If I know Sally and I do, she's gonna be all upset. I mean, I'm upset. I'm a guy.
I'm a guy. I'm upset.
Sure you are, Mikey, but you're a sensitive guy. I mean, you read poetry and you audition for the school play.
Yeah, but you're sensitive, Kevin. Otherwise, how could we be friends?
I am sensitive. It's not that I'm unsensitive, it's just that I'm less sensitive than you. I mean, I'm sensitive, but I'm still macho.
Cigarette?
I gave it up.
Good for you.
It's a disgusting habit.
I know.
It gives you cancer.
I know.
I mean, when are people going to wake up?
I know. So, how long's it been since you quit?
Yesterday?
Well, it's not good that you're stuck with it. I mean, in my opinion, there's no composer of the 20th century that can compare with Lennon. No way. Name me one.
Well, Gershwin was good.
Sure he was. Sure he was, but he didn't have the effect that Lennon
Well,
did.
of course not. You couldn't be more correct. But Gershwin wrote a lot of great tunes. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I couldn't go to work
Me
today.
either. I said to hell with it and walked straight through the park.
You live on the east side?
Yeah, couldn't face work.
Where do you work?
In a law firm.
You're a lawyer? That's fantastic.
Not exactly. I'm a secretary.
Oh, well, that's nice too.
Yeah, but it ain't fantastic. I have a BFA.
Me, I'm in advertising. Yeah, Brian Murphy.
Fran Lowenstein.
God, oh God, this is the worst thing that
Sally.
ever happened, Mikey.
Sally!
Hello, Kevin.
God, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you, Mikey.
He's been very emotionally distraught. I've never seen him like this.
Well, some people are very sensitive, Kevin.
It's never gonna be the same.
So horrible. It's so gross, I may drop out of school.
Can't drop out of high school, Sally. Get serious.
If I have a mental breakdown, I can. And I may too. I mean, have you
Heard what?
The latest news.
I know what.
It's so weird.
Oh, so weird.
He was killed by someone from Hawaii.
Hawaii? I don't get it.
Pretty much. Because you never think about a killer coming from Hawaii. I mean, what do you think about when you think about Hawaii?
Surfboards, sandy beaches.
Bette Midler?
Crazy! You don't think about homicide in Hawaii. I mean, there's Hawaii 5-0, but you don't think about it.
I don't get it. It's like a paradise there. How could you have problems in Hawaii?
And that's not all.
So what else?
Unbelievable.
God.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I think I'm ready.
He thought he was John.
What?
The guy who freaked out to the point that he identified with John so much that he signed his name as John and he married an Oriental woman. I mean, John was his favorite Beatle and everything. He loved John.
Loved
He
him.
loved him.
People kill people because they love
The
them?
whole world's gone crazy and they're gonna blow it up before we even get a chance to do it.
To do what?
Whatever it is we're gonna do when we grow up.
It's disgusting. He bought this gun for like, less than $100 or something without a test or anything to see whether you're crazy. It's like for $100 you can kill Beethoven.
Beethoven was one of the greatest.
Yeah, but it's classical.
Yeah, but if you got into it, you'd like it.
Maybe if I got into it.
Think about it, Kevin. It would take time and commitment.
How could a country that gave us Beethoven, Einstein, and Freud give us Auschwitz and Dachau? How could it have happened? Why did we let it? It's the central question of the century.
I agree.
Yeah, but do you ever think about it?
Sometimes, sure.
Well, you ought to think about it more. If we could figure that out, we could figure out everything.
But we can't figure that out.
I know.
It's never gonna be the same.
I know I'm never going to get over this.
I feel like I'm dead.
Who's got the joint?
I do.
Love is the greatest energy in the world.
I know.
Yeah, but did you know they proved that?
Did they prove that?
Absolutely, it has an energy, an aura. It's a source of life that has an electric field.
Wait. I think I've read somewhere that when people make love, they give off an electrical, whatever, impulses.
Right, we get it from each other's skin.
You've got nice skin.
Thank you. I take care of my skin. It's one of my best features. Thank you.
Well, you do. What's your name again?
Fran.
That's right.
You know, it's good to be with family at a time like this.
All mankind.
I mean, people who understood John were all family.
All mankind's family, Kevin.
I know that.
I mean, that's what he was trying to say.
Don't you think I know that?
Give peace a chance, Kevin, that's all.
Yeah, I give it a chance. You weren't the only one who understood what he was talking about.
You never listened to the lyrics, Kevin.
I did too.
Imagine all the people, Kevin.
I can imagine.
I don't think you can, Kevin. I think you're too self-centered, Kevin, to imagine all the people.
Well, I can't imagine all the people. I mean, there are too many people for me to imagine all the people. I mean, there are 9 million people in New York, and you want me to imagine them all? Get serious.
Boy, did you miss the point.
I think a man is never sexier than when he's nurturing.
Nurturing what?
Nurturing within a relationship,
I see.
men can be very nurturing.
Oh, I know they can. I'm very nurturing myself, actually.
Are you?
Yeah, sure.
I think it was beautiful what Lennon was getting into.
Oh, me too.
How do you know?
What?
That you'd agree with me.
When?
Right now, you agreed with me before you even knew what I was going to say.
I sensed that I would agree with you.
Oh,
I think our personalities are very agreeable.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I just had this flash. About overpopulation and overcrowding, and then I realized this is a crowd. I mean, we're in a crowd.
so?
It's like that sermon Father McCaffrey gave last week about the time of the end.
I don't remember it.
Naturally, Kevin, you were asleep.
Remember? It was all about Christ having to be born in the stable because there was no room in the inn because everything was crowded and there was no room, and how that these were the final days because the time of the end was the time when you're going to have wars and armies and huge crowds and men withering away for fear, and how the time of the end is the time to and that's why Christ had to be born separate, because he couldn't be born in a crowd, and we're in a crowd, and we have war and bombs, and it's like there's no place you can go to get away from it because everything is crowded and there's no room. It's the time of the end, it's the time of no room.
Oh, well.
He's been like this all day.
Fran,
What?
let me buy you a drink.
Drink.
Come on.
What about work?
To hell with it.
Okay.
I'll buy you dinner.
Dinner.
Do you like Italian?
Italian.
Do you like movies?
Movies, I love movies.
Fran,
What?
we'll take in a movie.
Okay.
Fran?
What?
Nothing.
Kev?
Yeah, Sally?
Do you really love Rhoda?
Sally, we just needed time to think about it. And now that I've thought about it, we don't need to think about it anymore.
I love you, Kev.
I love you, Sally. Come on, Mikey. We're gonna go walk down Broadway. See anyone?
No. You?
We could play at questions.
What good would that do?
Practice.
Statement, one love.
Cheating! I hadn't started yet.
Statement, two love.
Are you counting that?
What?
Are you counting that?
Foul, no repetition. 3 love.
I'm not going to play if you're going to be like that.
Who, sir?
Huh?
Foul, no grunts. Love 1.
Who's good?
Why?
Why not?
What for?
Foul. No synonyms. 1 all.
What in God's name is going on?
Foul. No entry. 2-1.
What does it all add up to?
Can't you guess?
Were you addressing me?
Is there anyone else? Who? How would I know?
Why do you ask?
Are you serious?
Was that rhetoric?
Now,
Statement! True all, game point.
what's the matter with you today?
Wait, what? Are you deaf?
Am I dead?
Yes or no?
Is there a choice?
Is there a God?
Foul. No non sequiturs. 3, 2, 1, game over.
What's your name?
What's your?
I asked you first.
Statement 1-1.
What's your name when you're at home?
What's your?
When I'm at home?
Is it different at home?
What home?
Haven't you got one?
What are you asking?
What are you driving at?
What's your name?
Competition. Too loud. That's what it is.
Who do you think you are?
Rhetoric. Game is match. Where's it going to end?
That's the question.
It's all questions.
Do you think it matters?
Doesn't it matter to you?
Well, why should it matter?
What does it matter why?
Doesn't it matter why it matters?
What's the matter with you?
Well, what do we do now? I don't know. Let's go. We can't. Why not? We're waiting for Godot. Lady!
Here we go again.
Approach, my child. Miss Albert? Yes?
What do you want?
Approach.
Approach when you're told, can't you?
What is it? Godot. Godot. Obviously. Approach.
Oh, will you approach?
What kept you so late? You have a message from Godot? Yes, miss. Well, what is it? What kept you so late?
Let her alone.
You let me alone. Do you know what time it is?
But it's not my fault, miss.
Oh, and whose is it? Mine?
I was afraid, miss.
Afraid of what? Of us? Answer me.
I know what it is. She was afraid of the others.
How long have you been waiting?
A good while, miss.
You were afraid of the whip?
Yes, miss.
The roar?
Yes, miss.
The two big people?
Yes, miss.
Do you know them?
No, miss.
Are you native of these parts? Do you belong to these parts?
Yes, miss.
That's all a pack of lies. Tell us the truth.
But it is the truth, miss.
Huh?
What is the matter with you?
I'm unhappy.
Not really.
Since when? I've forgotten. Extraordinary the tricks that memory plays.
Well, Godot. I've seen you before, haven't I? I don't know, miss.
You don't know me?
No, miss.
It wasn't you came yesterday?
No, miss.
This is your first time.
Yes, miss.
Word. Speak.
Godot told me to tell you he won't come to see me with Shirley tomorrow.
Is that all?
Yes, miss.
You work for Godot?
Yes, miss.
What do you do?
I mind the goats, miss.
The beat you?
No, miss, not me.
Who does Godot beat?
My sister, miss.
Oh, you have a sister.
Yes,
What
miss.
does she do?
She minds the sheep, miss.
Why doesn't Godot beat you?
I don't know, miss.
Godot must be fond of you.
I don't know, miss.
Does Godot give you enough to eat? Does Godot feed you well?
Fairly well, miss.
You're not unhappy. Do you hear me?
Yes, miss.
Well,
I don't know, miss.
you don't know if you're unhappy or not.
No, miss.
You're as bad as myself. Where do you sleep?
In the loft, miss.
With your sister?
Yes, miss.
In the hay?
Yes, miss.
All right. You may go.
What am I to tell Godot, miss?
Tell Godot. Tell Godot you saw us. You did see us, didn't you?
Yes, miss.
At last. What are you doing? What are you doing with your boots?
I'm leaving them there.
Another will come, just as me, but with smaller feet, and they'll make him happy. You can't go barefoot. Christ did.
Christ!
What has Christ got to do with it? You're not going to compare yourself to Christ.
All my life I've compared myself to him.
Yes, but where he lived it was warm. It was dry.
Yes, and they crucified quick.
Well, we've nothing more to do here.
Or anywhere else.
Go, don't go on like that. Tomorrow everything will be better.
that
Did you not hear what the child
No.
said? She said that Godot was sure to come tomorrow. What do you say to that?
Well, then all we have to do is wait on here.
Are you crazy? We must take cover. Come on. Pity we haven't got a bit of rope. Yes, come on. Remind me to bring a bit of rope tomorrow.
Come on, I'm cold. Wait.
I'm cold. Wait! I sometimes wonder if we wouldn't have been better off alone. Each one for herself. We weren't made for the same road. It's not certain.
No, nothing is certain.
We can still part if you think it would be better.
It's not worthwhile now.
No, it's not worthwhile now.
Well, shall we go?
Yes. Let's go.
Didn't you know him?
He didn't know me.
He didn't see you.
I didn't see him, and
We shall see. I hardly know him. He's changed.
you could see that.
Transformed.
How'd you know?
Inside now.
I see.
He's not himself.
He's changed.
I can see that. Reading what afflicts him.
Me?
Him.
How?
Question and answer. Old ways are the best way.
He's afflicted.
You question, I'll answer.
He's not himself, you know.
No, I'm him, you see.
Who am I then?
You're yourself.
And he's you?
Not a bit.
Are you afflicted?
That's the idea. You ready?
Let's go back a bit.
I'm afflicted. Glean what afflicts me. Question and answer.
How should I begin?
Address me.
My dear Guildenstern.
You've forgotten, haven't you?
My dear Rosencrantz.
I don't think you quite understand. What we are attempting is a hypothesis in which I answer for him while you ask me questions.
Ah, ready?
You know what to do. What? Are you stupid? Are you deaf? Speak. Not now.
Quickly,
Not now. If I had any doubts or rather hopes, they are dispelled. What could we possibly have in common except our situation? Perhaps he'll come back this way.
Should we go?
Why?
Ah, you mean you pretend to be him and I ask you questions.
Very good.
You had me confused.
I can see that I have.
How should I begin?
Address me.
My honored lord.
My dear Rosencrantz.
Am I pretending to be you then?
Look, certainly not. If you like, shall we continue?
Question and answer. Right. My honored lord.
My dear fellow.
How are you?
Afflicted.
Really, in what way?
Transformed.
Inside or out?
Both.
Not much new there.
Go into details! Delve. Probe the background. Establish the situation.
So your uncle is the king of Denmark.
And my father before him.
His father before him.
No, my father before him.
But surely,
You might well ask.
let me get it straight. Your father was king. You were his only son. Your father dies. You are of age. Your uncle becomes king.
Yes.
Unorthodox.
Undid me.
Undeniable. Where were you?
In Germany.
Usurpation then.
He slipped in.
Which reminds me,
Well, it would.
I don't want to be
It's
personal.
common knowledge.
Your mother's marriage.
He slipped in.
His body was still there.
So was hers.
Extraordinary.
Indecent.
Hasty.
Suspicious.
It makes you think.
Don't think I haven't thought of it.
And with her husband's brother.
They were close.
She went into
Too close.
for comfort.
That's bad.
It adds up.
Incest to adultery.
Would you go so far?
Never.
To sum up, your father, whom you love, dies. You are his heir. You come back to find that Harvey was a corpse killed before his younger brother popped onto his throne and into his sheets, thereby offending both legal and natural practice. Now, why exactly are you behaving in this extraordinary manner?
I can't imagine.
Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? No, 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 don't sit under the apple tree. Anyone else but me? Till I come marching home. Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Anyone else but me? Anyone else but me? No, 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 don't go walking down Lover's Lane with anyone else but me. Till I come marching home. I just got word from the girl who hurt.
Hi.
Hello.
Your hand feels cold.
This was warm.
Would you like to go somewhere? Down to the lake or to Overton's Hotel? They have dancing until midnight. Or we could just walk.
I can't. I've got to be back in 10 minutes. I shouldn't even be out now.
10 minutes? Are you serious? I came all the way from Biloxi.
I know, but it's
sorry. No, Jesus. I can't believe it.
Oh, it's my fault. I should have told you in my last letter. We can make up for it next week, can't we?
I'm not sure I'll be here next Friday. We finished basic training yesterday. We could be shipping out any day now.
Shipping out? To where?
Europe, the Pacific, they haven't told us yet.
Overseas so soon?
Well, they can't keep us here forever. The Army needs reinforcements. We've already lost a private and a sergeant. We're still in Biloxi. Can't you stay out a little later? Just tonight? I know I'm Jewish, but I don't think Christ your Lord is going to hold it against you personally.
I can't, Eugene. I have to be faithful to my beliefs.
What about being faithful to me?
I have been. I haven't been to another USO dance since we met. I just don't feel like dancing with anyone else anymore.
Do you mean that?
Cross my heart.
Don't cross it. Religion is always getting in our way. I believe you.
I think you're a very special person, Eugene. If you want me to, I'll write you as often as you want.
Of course I do. I want you to write me every day. And I want a picture. I don't even have a picture of you.
What kind of picture?
Do you have one where I could feel your skin?
If I did, I wish I had one where I could squeeze your hand.
I'm going to shoot my foot. I swear I don't want to leave here.
I'm glad you feel the same way about me.
You know I do. I'd have come tonight even if I knew I only had 5 minutes to spend with you. Daisy?
What, Eugene?
God damn it, why can't I say it? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, especially on Good Friday.
I'll send you the lyrics for you.
You don't have to do that. They're not going to do me any good.
What is it you wanted to say?
Oh. Well, you know what it is. I've never said it to a girl in my life, and I don't know what it's going to sound like when it comes out.
Say it and I'll tell you.
I love you, Daisy. Oh, nuts. It came out all wrong. That's not the way I meant it.
I've never heard it said so beautifully.
Oh.
Dang clock, I gotta go.
Wait a minute, you haven't said it to me yet.
Did I love you?
No, not like that. You threw it in too quickly. You have to take a breath and then prepare for it and then say it.
All right. I've taken a breath and now I'm preparing for it. Now I'll say it. I love you, Eugene. We can kiss. It's Good
You
Friday.
have to kiss after you say I love you, right? And God will forgive you for that.
All right.
Daisy, this is the most important moment of our lives. It's the first time we're in love. That only happens once. When I leave here tonight, I don't know if we'll ever see each other again.
Say that, Eugene. Please don't say that.
It's possible. I pray it doesn't happen, but it's possible. I need a proper kiss, Daisy. A kiss to commemorate the night I'll never forget as long as I live. I'll even say 100 Hail Marys for you on the bus ride back, okay?
I think you better say 200.
Beautiful spot up here. Wildflowers and lilacs. It's on a hilltop, on a windy hilltop. Lots of sky, lots of clouds, lots of sun and moon and stars. I often wonder why people like to be buried in Wood Lawn in Brooklyn when they might pass the same time up here in Grover's Corners, New Hampshire. Well, this here is a new part of the cemetery, and an awful lot of sorrow has sort of quieted down up here. People just wild with grief have brought their relatives up to this hill. Sunny days, rainy days, snow. We all know how it is. A lot of thoughts come up here night and day. But there's no post office. Now, there are some things we all know, but we don't take them out and look at very often. We all know that something is eternal. Oh, it ain't houses and it ain't names. It ain't earth, it ain't even the stars. We all know in our bones that something is eternal. And that something has to do with human beings. Yes, there's something that's eternal about every human being. You know, the dead don't stay interested in us living people for very long. Gradually they let go hold of the earth. And the ambitions they had, and the pleasures they had, and the things they suffered, and the people they loved. They get weaned away from the earth. That's the way I put it, weaned away. And they're waiting. They're waiting for something they feel is coming, something important and great. They're waiting for the eternal part of them to come out. Well, here's some living people. Here's Joe Stoddard, our undertaker, supervising a new-made grave. And here comes Sam Craig, a Grover's Corners boy who left town to go out west.
Good afternoon, Joe Stoddard.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. Let me see, do I know you?
I'm Sam Craig.
Ah! Gracious sakes alive, of all people. Should have known you'd be back for the funeral.
Yes, I was in the East when I got news of my cousin's death, so I decided to combine things a little and come back and see the old home. You look well.
Yes, can't complain. Very sad our journey today, Samuel.
Yes.
Yes, I always say I hate to supervise when a young person's taken. They'll be here in a few minutes.
Well, this is my Aunt Julia. I'd forgotten that she... Of course.
Yes, Doc Gibbs lost his wife about 2-3 years ago about this time. Today's another bad blow for him, too.
That's my sister Carrie's boy, Sam. Sam Craig.
I'm always uncomfortable when they're around.
Simon.
Let me see. I wanted to look at my father's and mother's.
Over there, Avenue F.
Why, he was organist at church, wasn't he? Drank a lot, we used to say.
Nobody was supposed to know about it. Took his own life, you know. Hung himself in the attic.
Joe, what did she die of?
Who?
My cousin.
Oh, didn't you know? Had some trouble bringing a baby into the world. 'Twas a second, though. There's that little boy, about 4 years old.
And the grave's gonna be over here?
Yes, there ain't much more room over here amongst the Gibbses, so they're opening up a whole new Gibbs section over by Avenue B. You'll excuse me now. See they're coming?
Who is it, Julia?
My daughter-in-law, Emily Will.
Blood Claire. When's she died, Julia?
In childbirth.
Childbirth. I'd forgotten all about that. My, wasn't life awful? And wonderful.
Wonderful, was it?
Simon, now remember.
I remember Emily's wedding. Wasn't it a lovely wedding? I called on them at their new farm just before I died. Perfectly beautiful farm. It's all the same road we lived on.
Oh, yeah? Mine's my farm.
I always liked that hymn. I was hoping they'd sing a hymn.
Hello. Hello, Emily.
Hello, Miss Gibbs.
Hello, Mother Gibbs.
Emily. They'll be gone soon, dear. Just rest yourself.
Papa, remember that was my favorite hymn. Oh, I wish I'd been here a long time. I don't like being new here. Oh, how do you do, Mr. Stimpson?
How do you do, Emily?
Mother Gibbs, George and I agreed that farm stuff the best place you ever saw. We thought of you all the time. We bought it out of the money you left us.
I did.
Don't you remember, Mother Gibbs? The legacy you left us. Why, it was over $350.
Yes, Emily.
Farm won't be the same to George without me, but it is a lovely farm. Nice people don't understand, do they?
No, dear. Not very much.
Sort of shut up in little boxes, aren't they? I feel as though I knew their last 1,000 years ago. My boy is spending the day at Mrs. Carter's. Oh, Mr. Carter, my little boy is spending the day at your house.
Is he?
Yes, he loves it there. Mother Gibbs, we have a Ford, too. Never gives any trouble. I don't drive, though. Mother Gibbs, I'm just feeling no way, being one of them. How long does it...
Shh, dear. Just wait and be patient.
I know. Look, they're finished. They're going. Oh, Mother Gibbs, I never realized before how troubled and how dog-like persons are. Look at George. I loved him so. From morning till night, that's all they are, is trouble.
Little cooler than it was.
Yeah, rain cooled it off a little.
Those northeast winds always do the same thing, don't they? 15 of rain is a 3-day blow.
But Mother Gibbs, one can go back. One can go back into living. I feel it. I know it. Why, just then, for a minute, I was thinking about the car. And for a moment, I was there. And my baby was on my lap.
Yes, of course you can.
I can go back there and live all those moments over again. Why
All I
not?
can say is, Emily, don't.
But it's true, isn't it? I can go back there and live again.
Yes. Some have tried, but they soon come back here.
Don't do
Emily,
it,
don't. It's not what you think. But I won't relive a sad day. I'll choose a happy one. I'll choose the day that I first knew I loved George. Why should that be painful?
You not only live it, but you watch yourself living it.
Yes.
And as you watch, you see the things that they down there never know. You see the future. You know what's going to happen afterwards.
But is that painful? Why?
That's not the only reason why you shouldn't do it, Emily. When you've been here longer, you'll see that. Our life here is to forget all that and to think only of what is ahead, and to be ready for what is ahead. When you've been here longer, you'll understand.
But Mother Gibbs, how can I ever forget that life? It's all I had. It's all I've ever known. Oh, Emily, it isn't wise. It really isn't. But it's a thing I must know for myself. I'll choose a happy day anyway.
No! At least choose an unimportant day. Choose the least important day of your life. It'll be important enough.
But it can't be since I was married. Since the baby was born. Well, I can choose a birthday at least, can't I?
Yes.
I choose my 12th birthday.
All right. It's February 11th, 1899, Tuesday. Do you want any special time of day?
Oh, I want the whole day.
We'll begin at dawn. You remember it had been snowing for several days, but it stopped the night before. They'd begun clearing the roads. The sun's coming up.
Oh, there's the town I knew as a little girl. And look, there's the old white fence that used to be around our house. I'd forgotten that. I loved it so.
And you remember your father had been away for a couple of days, but he came back on the early morning train.
Oh.
Children! Wally! Emily, time to get off!
Mama, I'm here. How young Mama looks. I don't remember Mama ever being that young.
You can come and dress by the kitchen fire if you like, but hurry!
Mama, I can't find my blue hair ribbon anywhere.
Just open your eyes, dear, that's all. I laid it out for you special on the dresser there. If it were a snake, it'd bite you.
Morning, Mother.
How did it go, Charles?
Oh, fine, fine. Told him a few things. Everything all right here?
Yes. Can't think of anything that's happened special. It's been right cold. Howard Newsom says it's been 10 below over in his barn.
Well, it's colder than that at Hamilton College. Students' ears are falling off. It ain't Christian.
Coffee's ready when you want it. Charles, don't forget it's Emily's birthday. Did you remember to get her anything?
Yes, I got something right here. Where's my girl? Where's my birthday girl?
Don't interrupt her now, Charles. You can see her at breakfast. She's slow enough as it is. Children, it's 7 o'clock. Now I don't want to call you again.
I can't bear it. They're so young and beautiful. Why did they ever have to get old? Mama, I'm here. I'm grown up. I love you all. Everything. I can't look at everything hard enough. Can I go in?
Yes.
Good morning, Mama.
Well, now, dear, very happy birthday to my girl and many happy returns. There are some surprises waiting for you on the kitchen table.
Mama, you shouldn't have.
But birthday or no birthday, I want you to eat your breakfast good and slow. I want you to grow up to be a good, strong girl. But that in the blue paper is something from your Aunt Carrie, and I reckon you can guess who brought the postcard album. Found it on the doorstep when I brought in the milk. George Gibbs. Must have come over in the cold pretty early. Right now, obvious.
George, I'd forgotten that.
But birthday or no birthday, I want you to chew your bacon good and slow. It'll help keep you warm on a cold day.
Mama, just look at me 1 minute as though you really saw me. Mama, 14 years have gone by. I'm dead. You're a grandmother, Mama. I married George Gibbs, Mama. Mama, just for a moment, let's be happy. Let's look at one another.
That in the yellow paper is something I found in the attic among your grandmother's things. You're old enough to wear now, and I thought you'd like it.
And this is from you. Why, Mama, it's just lovely, and it's just what I want. It's beautiful.
Well, I hope you like it. Hunted all over. Your Aunt Nora couldn't find one to Concord, so we had to send all the way to Boston. Your father had a surprise for you. Don't know what it is myself.
Where's my girl?
Shh, here he comes.
Where's my birthday girl?
I can't go on. It goes so fast, we don't have time to look at one another. I didn't realize. So all that was going on, we never noticed. Take me back up the hill to
Saints and poets, maybe. They do some.
I'm ready to go back.
Were you happy?
No. I should have listened to you. That's all human beings are, just lying people.
Look, it's clearing up. The stars are coming out.
Oh, Mr. Stimson, I should have listened to that.
Yes, now you know. Now you know that's what it was to be alive. To move about in a cloud of ignorance. To go up and down, trampling on the feelings of those about you. To spend and waste time as though you had a million years. To always be at the mercy of one's self-centered passion or another. Now you know that's the happy existence you wanted to go back to. Ignorance and
That
blindness.
ain't the whole truth, and you know it, Simon Stimson. Emily, look at that star. I forget its name.
My boy Joel was a sailor. Knew them all. He used to sit on the porch evenings and tell them all by name. Yes, sir, wonderful.
Stars, mighty good company.
Yes, Jim.
There's one of them coming.
That's funny. It ain't no time for him to be here.
Goodness sakes.
Mother Gibbs, it's George.
Dear, just rest yourself.
And my Joel, who knew the stars, he used to say it took millions of years for that little speck of light to get down to Earth. Don't seem like a body could believe it, but that's what he used to say. Millions of years.
Goodness, that ain't no way to behave. He ought to be home. Mother Gibbs,
Yes, Emily?
they don't understand, do they?
No, dear. They don't understand.
It's clearing up. There are the stars doing their old crisscross in the skies. Scholars haven't settled the matter yet, but they seem to think there are no living beings up there. Just chalk or fire. Only this one is straining away all the time to make something of itself. And the strain is so great that every 16 hours everybody lies down and gets a rest. 11 o'clock in Grover's Corners. Everybody's resting in Grover's Corners. Tomorrow's going to be another day. You get a good rest too. Good night.